Welcome back to part 13 of Campaign Diligent Insight. Folks, we are back here in the Age of Enlightenment, looking at a world that has a fully formed Russia, that has a loon, a nation of lunatics, so to say, that is popping off, a nation of musical knights that is spreading their music all across Europe, a world where West Africa is monopolized by Mazdaki people, a world where cats are running rampant all across East Africa, and where Catholic Indians are running rampant all across India. So, dare I say, I think we should get into things. I do want to look into the Age of Enlightenment and see what the objectives are and such. I think I actually looked into this last time, but it's gonna be interesting to see how many people are able to get like Enlightened Ruler, Scientific Revolution, Merchant Fleet. I don't think a lot are gonna get Merchant Fleet, but I think like Enlightened Ruler, Scientific Revolution, and early Imperialism, probably pretty easy. Land reforms, no, absolutely not. Early industrialization, I'm not sure either. It depends. Like, let's see, sell out Nita. How is production 40%? Yeah, it's actually the majority of their income. Holy shit. Right, so they get, yep. What about you, Sura? How about your economy? Okay, yeah, it's actually up there. And you, Loon? Yep. They're making bank off of income. Or, they're making bank off of production. Now, what about, say, the Delian League? Are you making most of your money off of production? You are not. You're converting lands, though, to Hellenism. All those lands of Karaman that were once Sunni, that well and truly gone. And Karaman really does not have a lot of cores left. Holy shit. Avaria Hellot. Yeah, not many cores. And Nogai is completely eliminated, right? Yeah, Nogai is completely out of here. What's going on over here? Sulu. The Indian-Roman Holy War against Sulu. So you can take all of this, but you're probably not going to get over here. I don't think you're going to be able to invade the homeland. And Tondo, who is your ally? You have Majapahit, but Majapahit has this, has Easter Island, or Flying Fish Cove, and this over here. That's about it. I have a feeling that the Fire Bears are not long for this world, unfortunately, but we'll see. May, at least, you know, they're holding out. They got some land in Borneo and Sumatra. They're not completely helpless. This is probably gonna get lost, but you know, they got other stuff. Yeah, the East African Federation is actually kind of surviving, and so is, well, the Roman Republic can't do anything. Are they Sunni? The Romans are now Sunni. And they are trying to colonize. Kind of surprising that, like, Ifni is still open and they're able to get there. Is there any wars going on? There are. So Sura is still going after Alaska. America is going after the Corsican colony in South America. The baronies are going after Punakau, and obviously they're not navally transporting enough, so nothing's gonna happen. Really? What? Is this? Ah! Okay. I think this is from... Does Canada get a mission set? They do. And this is where it comes from. Okay, I did not know this. And, no, the Hudson Bay Company is not rebellious. The promise is long will gain... Okay. I'm very surprised they actually get missions for this. And I'm surprised they took on Vinland and won. What's their ending mission? Like, what did they get? March on Manhattan, Rightful Alaska, the Rocky Mountains, Maple Leaf Forever. Okay, they got a lengthy mission tree. Where does this come from? Like, I'm genuinely curious. And does the HBC have unique national ideas? Hot damn, they do. No localization except for one of them, but... Oh no. You see, I didn't even account for this. How am I supposed to account for mission trees that pop out tags that give Siberian frontiers? Like, what am I supposed to do? And they're also Cathar. Are they Alecorxer? I don't think they're Alecorxer. They are. But I suspect they're able to... Yeah, they can't. So they can if they want. I think they might actually, like, culture shift to Swedish. Because that might be, like, the most optimal thing to do. Null Sector actually has land here. I'm just shocked. It's weird seeing Null Sector actually, like, do kind of well. Selkup versus Russia. The classic. Steppe Horde versus Russia. Wait a minute. I was reading that wrong. This is the Bogged Khanate. God damn it. The black, yellow, and white confused me. God damn it. Sura, you're not even close to invading Alaska, right? Yeah, no, there's nothing going on here. Alaska is safe. On Kalit, you're safe. And then the Parthians are going after the Gennarian Empire for some reason. Oh, they came over to Arabia, that's why. And then that's about it. Americans aren't even over... Oh, they are over here. I didn't even see this, but the Americans have invaded South America. Did they sense oil down here? Is that what's going on? I didn't even notice this, but Hadia is dead too. When did Hadia die? (1717). So this was a while ago, and I didn't even notice. I am an idiot. There's so much going on, man, that I can't even keep track of it. I was talking about this earlier on the Discord too, but I think for the next campaign, I'm going to do like a prologue episode where I go over the national ideas of each of the nations. That way people can look back at that and be like, oh, okay, so this is what the person was going for. This is what they tried for. Okay. Selkup taking a big chunk out of the Bogged Khanate. And I don't... And if the Bogged Khanate needs to ally like Japan or someone. Because if they don't, then Selkup is going to run rampant over them. But at the same time, Selkup has big ol' Russia here as a neighbor, and that's always frightening. That if Russia is your neighbor, it's always something to be worried about. Diakola Prussia, Sura, Johannesburg. Okay. Baronies of Avalon. Next song, please. What? Why? Alaska is safe, bro. What's the point? And put on the cow. Why? You're actually taking shit. because the baronies of Avalon are being idiots. And, fittingly enough, Americhan, formerly Nova Slovenia, is supporting the independence of a colonial nation. Yeah, strive for liberty, Americhan. But yeah, like, the baronies are just gonna keep losing land over here if they keep declaring these wars. However, New Albion actually has the discipline to push the Alaskans back from whence they came. I wonder if the 13 colonies are ever gonna rebel. Nah, 35.2%. They're fine. And Alaric is finding its new way in the new world. How quaint. Paradox. You still got some land up there, but for how long? How long? Johannesburg, Bahia, and the oh, that's a big alliance. The Indian Romans is a. If they can get to you, it's serious shit. And what the fuck? How did you? Ah, the Selkup Yi War. Okay. So Yi is dead now. And Japan, let's not help the Bogdkana, you know. Let's fuck them up. Let's do this shit. That's Japan. That's ruthless of you. Why? Maybe make a vassal? Yes, make a vassal. All right, I was right. Good shit. The Indian Romans didn't even take anything from. No, they did. Interesting, but it wasn't even that much. They didn't extend heavily down here. Is this highly developed land? No, it isn't. They could have easily taken this from Sulu, I think, or maybe not. What is going on here? Sura is going after Sulu. May I ask why? What has Sulu done to you, Sura? Okay. Yeah, the barony is still going after Alaska. Swamp Trolls are going after the East Africa. It's basically the East Arabia Federation at this point. And Selkup is going after Akazone and Lanzhao. Okay. One of the barbarians to the north coming through to rock your world, Akazone. And Lanzhao, obviously, like, they don't give a shit. I mean, they're gonna give a shit when invaders come through, but do they care if Akazone falls? No. Or maybe they do, because if Akazone falls, they fall as well. How's it going over here, Sulu? It's not going well. As long as you keep your capital on lock and key, you're okay. Muslim center. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, as long as they keep their mainland safe, they're okay. Cinnamon Reich, you're reduced to just here. Cling on to dear life. And, well, I mean, you had some success, Yzelmora, but then the Parthians come in and just like, yeah, fuck you. That's right, we still know you're here. We're still able to fuck you up. Oh, wow. So the Parthians, I think, declared an imperialist war, but they couldn't get to the Gennarian capital, so they didn't get ticking war score, and so they were forced to cede this. That's on y'all. Gavalden versus Australian Firebears. Well, I salute you, Aussie Firebears. I don't think this is going to be I don't think this is going to go well. You're allied with the Roman Republic, yeah. Basically, nothing. basically nothing. I mean, these ideas of the Roman Republic, they were good when they were still holding on to the majority of central Italy. But unfortunately, it's just like, do they stand up now? Unfortunately not. I will say, these are like nicely dynamic too. It's like the full plus 15% morale of armies and the traditions, you know, kind of it seems like it's aiming toward killing nations early on. But I mean, like, minus 5 years of separatism, minus 10% development cost, plus 1 global possible number of buildings. It's like the good ideas in the idea set, they're spread out. They're not all bunched up toward the beginning. What is this? The Baronial Svendalian Imperialist War. Where's Svendale's capital again? Right here, okay. Yes, Svendale. I don't think it's gonna... I don't think there's much left. I think it's time to wave the white flag. Wow, Selkup is going hard. Akazone really, like... They're exhausted. Akazone is just completely and utterly devoid of resistance to this. The rogue daimyo finally being curtailed. But not by Japan necessarily. By the barbarians to the north. Hellenism zealots. What the fuck is this? How do you get landed in fucking Central America like this? It just baffles me. Where is the capital of the Gennarian Empire? God damn it! It's Palembang. Time will tell if they're able to even get over there. I'm also waiting on, like, the next time Russia goes to war, because when they do, it's gonna be a huge one. If they go to war with, say, Sura, or Diakola Prussia, or the Indian Romans even, it's just... That's 400,000 plus Russians coming to bear. The camels aren't even above 100,000, really? Then again, Upper Egypt isn't either, so I understand it. Diakola Prussia. Svendale. We say farewell to you. A long and prosperous life, but sadly, Diakola Prussia and the baronies of Avalon have ended you. So Gavaldon was not able to take over Australia. They didn't transport troops to their land, and subsequently they lost, and now Tunis is free again. And they're reformed. Oh, lordy. Pardon the cow, you have naval superiority. I would say try to land troops, but I don't know if that's going to be possible, considering it is the AI. Sorta. Oh, sorta did take land from Sulu. Okay, without getting war score. Okay, or ticking war score. And now Sura is thinking, oh yeah, Kakatiya is, they're viable. We have this land at Balasore, and this land at Diu. Surely Kakatiya is able to be taken over. You guys going to war? You are! So the baronies are going after the Low Countries, and so this is the Low Countries, and Johannesburg. Okay. And Low Countries, dare I say, this looks like a kicker. You're at war with the baronies, and I think that's it, actually. Yeah, it is the baronies versus the Low Countries and, what's it called? Johannesburg. if the baronies land enough troops, I think they can hold, but the Low Countries got troops right there. It's so easy for them to just get an overwhelming force right over here. Low Countries, do it. Do it. Swarm them. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Oh, that's Johannesburg. Oh, my God. Ah. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So the baronies can definitely transport troops over, but are they going to? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the Parthians are obviously going to want their land back. Yep, reconquest of Mogostan. Pernakau. Full blockade. I understand it. Take the fucking land. Actually go and siege. Try and get at military access. Do something. Kakatia is stagnant. They're chilling. Selaunita, you're chilling. Baronies still not making moves on the Low Countries. So Low Countries win? Yeah. Actually, 234. Oh my God, the Low Countries have no fleet. I thought they had something of a fleet, but apparently not. How's the colonial war going? Yeah, it seems like the Low Countries have that on lock. Yeah, it just really seems like, for the New World at least, Low Countries Republic and Sura have it on lock for the most part. New Albion is probably going to declare independence soon. I think next couple decades maybe. Because sure the baronies of Avalon are strong and all that, but can they transport enough troops over to take on 100,000 troops of New Albion and then all these troops from Americhan? I don't know. I thought the candle was going. I need to light that candle soon enough. Yeah, okay. So you're just gonna lose to the Gennarian Empire. Okay, I got it. Idiots. East Africa, are you? No, okay, you are colonizing technically. It's just very, very slow. Kakatiya won that war against Sura, so they took Diu, and they took this land down here. Bhutan going against the Gennarian Empire. Japan is going after Sulu. And Japan is, yeah, it's okay, that's their ally. Or no, it's Bogd is their subject. And then Sura is going after the Swamp Trolls now. Vaitrakoy is going after Tondo. Oh my God. Okay, Pernakau, riddle me this. You won't transport troops to take over the Gennarian Empire at Palembang, but you'll transport troops over to Sulu and take them over with Japan. What? Why? That's all I ask. Why? It's like people are allergic to coming down here to Java and the bottom part of Sumatra. I don't get it. Well, this is probably going to flip back to Dar al Uji. Capital still at Micronesia, Nanmodal. So if this imperialist war... No, there's no chance that Japan, like, doesn't take, like, half of the Philippines or something. Something ridiculous. And Eporoy, is that your only... No, you still got land there. But you're not colonizing. Your economy is in shambles, I bet. Oh, you are colonizing. This is a colony. No, they're developing the land. Okay. Yep. Okay, not half of the Philippines, but, you know, down to Pangasinan or Tondo. At least that's a reasonable conquest, you know. It's not going overboard on, oh my god, Akazone, what happened? Japan really just, they're really headhunting right now, aren't they? And so is Selkup. Baronese, yeah, they're losing this. Where once they were successful against the Low Countries Republic, the Baronese now fall to the Low Countries Republic here. Yep, Tunis was reconquered. And settled out Nitha invading Upper Egypt. How dare you? But then again, it's like, I kind of understand. There's really no one there's no one strong backing up Upper Egypt. So the father is set to perish, unfortunately. Oh. The baronies and Low Countries, their subjects are fighting. Guyana finally got access, or... I'm just gonna call it Zwede. Zwede got access to Guyana. Some machinations happened, you know. Did you ever think you'd see Egyptians in the New World? Because I sure as fuck didn't. Oh, so now Japan is going after the Gennarian Empire. Oh my god, Japan is the only competent naval AI here. Holy shit. Every other one falling by the wayside because they can't figure out, oh yeah, I need a transport to Palembang. Let's see. Pernakal going against Viterkoi. Where's your capital, Viterkoi? Okay, so it's right next to Pernakal over here, but again, I don't know. Is Pernakal's naval AI gonna be able to do anything? I have zero idea. Sora's going after Sulu again. America's going after Null Sector. Mysore's going after Kakatiya, really? The Hindus turn on each other. I didn't expect this. Maharaja Yaduraya IV, Kakatiya. King... Why are you Catholic? Oh, I get it. Because of the Holy War and... what's it called? The Indian Romans enforced religion, I bet. Yeah, that's probably it. And oh, dear God, the father cleaved up. Ugh. Curious to see what the baronies lose from this. If it's only like mainland holdings or if they lose other stuff too. Yeah, it's pretty surprising. What kind of name is that? Lawrence van Wurst tot Wurst. What the hell? Is that... Someone tell me. Someone from the Netherlands, please tell me. Is that a real name in the Netherlands? Like, is that shit real? Us Baronial Columbia. Yep. Ankalit is keeping their totemist faith alive. Yeah, there's not. We can chill. I think we can chill for a little bit. A lot of, like, it looks like there's a lot of wars going on, but there's really not too many pivotal ones. The only one I would say is, like, really pivotal is maybe this one for Kakatiya. Because Mysore, you know, still has room to grow. They can still, like, net a sizable alliance. Ah, the Parthians retook that. How are you doing with your splendor? You're doing very well. There's still quite a bit of land here for the Parthians to get, even with only one colonist at a time. And they're about to get Ladistan. They already got that blessing. If they get, if they're able to go after Khiva, they can get Khiva eventually. Or if they go after Pernacal, they might be able to get Daman. But I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Pernacal actually went after Vaitakoi. Okay. Yeah, Vaitakoi might actually lose quite a bit. Maybe Pernacal consolidates more of Sumatra. We'll see. Wow, my back hurts. Okay, so Gavaldan has come here to really put the put the Aussie fire bears to extinction. So I will be calling PETA, and I will be in contact with several scientists to see what can be done about Gavaldan eliminating a beautiful species off this fine earth. Because this is wrong. How dare you, Gavaldan? How dare you? What have the fire bears done to you? Actually, is there gold over here? There is, right? So 4 gold provinces. There's gold in East Africa, West Africa, South America is quite a bit. So does Meso and Western America. Ah, so the baronies think they can go after Alaska again. 13 colonies. Okay, so... Okay, Alaska's actually under a much bigger threat this time. So... Is that New Albion? No, that's 13 colonies. 13 colonies is 66,000. Canada has 54,000. So Alaska actually has to put out these fires and try and last, because if they don't, Canada or someone else is going to actually come in and fuck their shit up. You know, actually a worthy challenge to Ankalit. I could be pronouncing that entirely wrong, and Mackie will correct me. In due time, you know, in due time. Actually, we have a new institution. I will look at that. The Lautnithan Camel Imperialist War. Really? Why do you want Mecca of all fucking places? Anyways, let's take a look. We have industrialization. So we had enlightenment before. That spawned in Blois. And now we have Uzen spawning in industrialization. Whoever knew the Japanese would be so industrious? And when it's embraced, they get 15% goods produced. So that's going to be very, very nice. From what? Okay, that's actually a lot of development. Oh, the Indian Romans are supporting them. Oh, shit. Well, that's interesting. But yeah. Factories of mass production. This province was one of the early industrial centers during the Industrial Revolution. Let it be known that the Industrial Revolution, it started in Japan. Pernacal got this, but I'm really like worried, like, if the Indian Romans and Sellout Nitha link up, what's stopping them? Russia? I doubt it. Can the camels fight off Sellout Nitha? Ooh, camels have the discipline, but they don't have the morale. Bold play by the camels, but it's not enough. And they're on the same tech level. Japan and Balkan Sellout Nitha. Oh, and the Parthians are in this too. This is... Ooh. Okay, but the Parthians are also going after Khiva, so I think that's higher. That's a higher concern. The camels can deal with this. But Parthians got somewhere else to be. I'm just curious if like if Russia's gonna get Khiva, or if the Parthians are gonna get Khiva. Was this started? This is the Parthian Kievan Imperialist War. Okay. And so Launitha, they're about to make that drive toward the Sinai Peninsula. Rally your troops, camels. They're here to play. Holy shit, they got wiped. And they got wiped again. Yeah, Yoi's reckoning has come. Holy fuck. And then, oh, Illyria is in this too. I didn't even realize. So Illyria is throwing their 86,000. And then Neperoya, that doesn't matter much. Bundakel, Australia, okay. Bundakel, you're going after Alaska too? Oh, Alaska might be done. Alaska might be overwhelmed by this. Shorter's going after May as well, but that's eh. Gavalden. And the Low Countries, though. Oh, no. Gavalden! And they brought in Loon. So, the victory against the Baronies, and then right after that, Gavalden comes knocking and says, hey, give me your land. And they just won a fucking big victory there. I think Johannesburg kind of like dropped the ball, kind of. They pulled out a little early, but pull-out game strong, I guess. Johannesburg has the discipline by a long shot. But Gavalden has that morale, baby. Gavalden has that morale. Well, and Loon as well. Oh boy. Johannesburg, though, man, they're punching above their weight. Then again, they have the Low Countries there to back them up, so they're concentrating and trying to rally behind each other. But Loon and Gavalden are throwing so much. Like, what do you do against that? This is like 600,000 combined. There's not much room to maneuver, my man. Or my men. Holy shit. What do you do? Is there anything to do? I'm gonna take a look at Alaska. Oh shit, Alaska actually lost. Yeah, it was too much. The Baronies. The Baronies! Oh my goodness, the colonial nations were actually too much. Well, and Canada too. What? Canada is a junior partner of the Baronies of Avalon. Fish Cartel turned Canada. Interesting. Interesting. The Baronies taking a page out of the Nantwell playbook and personal unioning Canada. And if you want to know what Nantwell's up to, they're not doing much. They're just chilling right here. Johannesburg, a valiant effort. Low Countries Republic, valiant effort, but it's just... Oh, lordy. I don't know. I don't know how you get out of this, if you do at all. I think we're going to go to August of next year. Just like... The discipline just is not enough. You need numbers to back it up, too. Illyria, can you... Oh, Illyria cannot get their troops over. So even though they're in this war on the camel side, they can't really do anything, unfortunately. Ah! So the Parthians did take Khiva. Nice. Lewin, how much do you want? Quite a bit. Gavalden, you also want a lot. The greed knows no bounds. At this point, we are just waiting for a peace deal, and oh no! Oh, this is just. I thought the Russians were declaring war on someone. Like, where are those 400,000 troops going, Russia? Just end the war. This is over. The Low Countries have suffered enough. Johannesburg has suffered enough. There's no reason to prolong this. Selaunitha has also finished their war with the Camels, and the Camels suffered. That's not a devastating defeat, I would say, but it's a harrowing defeat. And what is this? The second Selkirk. Oh god, Akazone is about to get divided up even more, and Lanzhou still wants independence. Dondo separatists. Is Japan gonna be able to, like, actually eliminate those? I don't know. Oh shit, go. Gavalden, you just left the Fire Bears with just these two provinces. Why? You don't want the guilt of making a species extinct on your shoulders? Is that it? Bro, the last bastion of resistance. The last guards of the von Faust dynasty holding out in Salzburg. 200,000 Russian soldiers waiting for, what's his name? King Hieronymus? Hieronymus von Faust to come out with his hands up. Because I think once this is done, whole war ends, probably. Probably. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, von Faust? There it is. And there's the peace deal. So they took one province off of the Low Countries. And damn. I think almost every province in Johannesburg is pretty lucrative, so just those lands alone, pretty fucking good for Gavalden. And the Low Countries, they're still allied with Johannesburg. And for some reason, Gavalden took a silver mine. Okay. And once again, Alaska winning another colonial war because the enemy just can't transport troops over. I forgot the timer. Alright, August, and we'll be good. Or maybe September. Yeah, September. Because Akazone is just getting thrashed. There's no hope for Akazone. The rogue daimyo that escaped to China is being curtailed. And Japan actually took care of those separatists. Or, they unoccupied the land, so good enough. And Jesus Christ, May. As soon as you have no allies, like, everyone wants to jump on you. But I think we'll conclude part 13 there. So, let's take a look at those standings. In first place, we have the Baronies of Avalon. In second place, we have Sura. In third place, we have Lune. In fourth place, we have Russia. In fifth place, we have Diet Cola Prussia. In sixth place, we have the Indian Roman Empire. In seventh place, we have Gavalden. In eighth place, we have Pernacal. In ninth place, we have Americhan. In 10th place, we have Japan. In 11th place, we have Selkup. And in 12th place, we have Sel Lautnitha. And Loon has the full economic hegemony. That'll be it for part 13, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in part 14.